Hey, good evening, everybody. So I have to tell you, it feels fantastic to be back. And it's great to be able to connect or to be able to start the channel up again so I can feel connected to so many of you out there again. Um, it is great to be back. Um, Today is November the 3rd. So I'm in my own place. And I loved being close to family. It was a fantastic experience. It's so fun to be close to the grandkids. But it does feel good to be back in my own space again. So anyways, I've been in the process of getting things set up. It's just pretty simple right now. Um, and to be honest with you, I've been wanting to start the channel up for quite some time now. But at the end of the day, I'm an overthinker. So I attribute a lot of my own personal delay to the fact that I was just overthinking everything. Um, and anyway, so because I wanted to be a little bit more set up, with some of my decor and the ambiance and such. But at this point, we're just going to keep it simple and we're going to keep it basic. And really, the only decoration that's here besides myself is this banner that I picked up at this cool little energy store called the Crystal Ray. Um, Anyways, friendship, and I want to elaborate on that for a little bit because even though I've been away from the channel for quite a few months now, um, many of you have stayed in touch with me, and we've had email correspondence or phone calls and such, or I've done readings for you, and I want to tell all of you how grateful I am for you. I mean, truly, like you're giving me an amazing lesson in unconditional love, right? And it doesn't stop there because I see all the comments as well, and some of you have left some just beautiful comments that have touched my heart. And it's made me excited to come back to the channel again because it gives me a chance to feel like I'm more connected to all of you. So, coming back this time, um, you know, I, thinking about it, and like I said, I'm an overthinker. One of the things I've been thinking about is that I want to come back and I want to feel like I'm unfiltered. And it's not that any of you put filters on me. It's just these internal filters that I put on myself for whatever reason. And to be honest with you, it takes away from some of me and who I am. And missing, like me experiencing the tarot channel and missing that element, it's something that matters to me. So anyways, unfiltered. I want to come back unfiltered this time. So I'm in the energy to just be more free and just to be myself and to say whatever the hell that I want. So anyways, I hope that I'm excited that many of you are hopefully tuned in and watching this, and I hope you're just as excited to see me back as I am to be back on the channel and to be able to connect with all of you and to be able to service you. I love showing up for people. I mean, it's my kick in life, to be able to, I think it's one of the ways that it gives me a chance to feel my own personal value. So that's a good thing psychologically for me. But I really enjoy the opportunity that I get to be able to make a positive difference in people's lives. And anyways, and I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. I have an amazing family, and I have amazing children. I have amazing grandchildren, and just my siblings and my parents, my grandparents and all my cousins, relatives. It's fantastic. And by the way, since I'm talking about family, today is November 3rd, and it is my son Max's birthday. So happy birthday, Maximus. Anyways, let's play with some tarot for a few minutes here. Let's just pull some energies and let's just see what comes out. So I hope all of you are doing well. Those of you that I've been able to stay in touch with, I know you guys are all doing pretty darn good, so I'm happy to hear that. I hope everybody else is doing well. All right. Okay, we've got 3 energies that came out. Interesting. So let me just take a minute to look at these, and then I'm going to hold them up one at a time so you guys can see them as well. So I'm looking at the numbers right now, and I'm also kind of looking at the order of the cards in terms of what order they should be sitting in. I'm kind of feeling my way through this. I think I have it. So here we go. So to begin with, the first energy that we have showing up for us comes to us as disruption. So this represents the energy of the tower. And what is that tower energy? What is it all about? Let's see how many of us can connect with this, relate to this. Tower moments can be just abrupt changes that just show up in your life, there are favorable tower moments, and then there are tower moments that when we're in the experience of actually having them, we can feel like they're pretty disfavorable, so what is this tower moment all about? I'm not sure. It could be a favorable tower moment, and the reason I'm saying favorable is I'm going to get to the other energies, and you'll understand where I'm coming from on why it could be a favorable tower. But really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether the tower was like something you were wanting to have happen or something you didn't want to have happen, because what comes afterwards is good. So we begin with the tower energy. So something happened, and I'm going to pull some clarifying energies on these as well. So something happened to shake things up in your world, I mean, look, it could be like an eviction. It could be, losing a job, right? I'm thinking of some of like the disfavorable energies. It could be an argument or a fight. I don't know. I felt something when I said that. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe an argument or a fight for a lot of you. And then here's what happens is, and this is what's great about tower moments, is tower moments, even though they can feel heavy when we're in them, they're actually very divine. They're very divine because you have some tower moments we create on our own, where it's just you have that part of you, and I'm going to kind of explain it because I think some of you can relate to it. You're going to have that part of you that feels like you need to make a change, right? You have that unsettled feeling within you. That's an energy that you're feeling, and that energy has a resonating power. So when I talk about you creating your own tower moments, right, you very well may have created that tower moment on your own. And here's what's beautiful about this amazing life experience that all of us are having is, a lot of times if I'm getting those nudges, like I need to do something, right? I should be doing this, do this, do this, do this. And if I listen to it, great. If I don't listen to it, and I'm human, sometimes I don't, right? And it may happen several times. And if I'm not following those promptings, many times, what happens is lightning comes in, metaphorically speaking, and it strikes and it shakes things up in my life that inevitably steer me in the direction along the lines of those little internal nudges that I was getting. So that may be the case for some of you as well. Maybe a tower moment you've created yourself, or it could be the universe just stepping in, knowing and recognizing that you need a change in your life. Because I feel like this tower moment is all about changes, but we're going to pull clarifiers. The next energy that comes in comes to us as movement and choices. So what I feel like is the tower happened, right? And it's like, oh shit, what am I going to do now? Could have been an argument, could have been a fight, which inevitably at the end of the day, it's going to leave you up to, I need to make some choices for myself. So a change happened, and you're now in the position of saying, I could go left or I could go right. Here's where it gets better. The next energy that comes to us as rejoice, celebration. So it's equivalent to the 3 of Cups energy. And it's all about literally rejoice and celebration, right? Something, and what it's saying is that if you're listening to your intuition, right, when you're making your choices, right? It's just what does your heart tell you, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking to myself, my own experience in life. Sometimes I think I can overthink things too much, and I get too much in my head. And really, I've learned that I don't want to be in my head like that when it comes to making some big decisions in my life. I want to be able to try to make those important decisions from my heart energy. Always serves me best. So you're being encouraged, right? If you're in this energy where something disruptive happens, and then it shakes up the foundations, right, in your life, it really stirs things up. Now you're in the energy where because it's brought a change here. I need to go left or I need to go right. So listen to your intuition and make the choice that your heart says to make. And what follows is rejoice and celebration. So, and that's why I kind of put an emphasis on listening to your intuition, because look, at the end of the day, it's all about choice. It's left or it's right. But your intuition will never steer you wrong. All right, let's pull a couple clarifying energies on these, and let's just peel a few layers back on the onion and go a little deeper. I got to be honest, I wasn't even going to do a tarot reading tonight. I just went over, I had to see my grandkids, so I just went over to visit Emily and Daniel and Ezra and Ava and Indy and Zara, of course. And I came back home, and I was thinking I was just going to get comfortable for the evening, and I walked past, my front door is right over here. I walked past here. I looked in this corner, and, it was the golden hour outside. So the lighting, and I love nice lighting. The lighting was really nice. It's starting to get a little darker now. So I was kind of drawn to just come over here, set up my camera, and let's just kind of see what things look like. And anyways, here I am. All right, we'll give it one more shuffle, and let's begin by going a little bit deeper on this disruption, like this tower energy. Let's find out a little bit more about it. Tell us about the tower energy, please. Tell us about the tower. Okay, whoa, interesting. So the clarifying energies that came out to clarify the tower come to us as the Chariot card, which represents the energy of Cancer. So some of you may be a Cancer. You have a Cancer in your chart, or maybe you're connected to a Cancer. But this is about movement, right? Movement and changes. And then coming in, attached to that, you have the Knight of Cups. So this represents the energy of your knight in shining armor, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. But this is a knight that's bringing in love, right? Bringing in an offer of some sort. So really, with those clarifying energies, this tower energy, it tells me for some of you, you may not have seen this coming. Some of you may have, it could be a love invitation, it could be a partnership invitation, it could be invitation out to dinner, whatever it is. It's just energy. It doesn't matter. But I don't think you really saw it coming, because that's why the tower's there. And here it comes with the Chariot and bringing you, right, some type of offer of love. And like I said, it could be relationship, it could be love, right? Maybe you've been in a relationship and this is a proposal, right? In fact, that's kind of interesting, because look at these rings right here. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my lighting, so it's getting a little bit dark in here. You can't see the cards quite as good. We'll continue to improve as we move forward. But let's continue. Let's move over to movement and choices. So, yeah. And if some of you got engaged, or it didn't have to happen today, this can happen sometime in the next week or two. If it happens, congratulations. I'm excited for you. And let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. All right. Interesting. So the first energy that comes out to clarify movement comes to us as the tower energy. I got to know more now, right? We got two towers coming out here. God, maybe both of you were surprised, right? I mean, really, it could be a pregnancy. I just didn't see it coming. If so, congratulations. All right, too many energies there. Apologies, I'm kind of in tight quarters here. Wow. Four of Wands. Interesting. So, which is kind of fantastic. We're just talking about, Four of Wands represents, it could be marriage, right? This is her knight in shining armor, and there's his possible future bride right there. But he's making her an offer, right? It's representing the energy of a commitment, right? A commitment, a contract of some sort. Interesting. And we can go a whole other direction with this too, right? This could be a job. You could have lost a job, right? And suddenly out of the blue, boom, this job comes in and like literally falls into your lap, right? Now you're making the choice. So the second job may have came in just like a tower moment, right? Didn't see it coming at all. And all of a sudden here you have a commitment, all right? Contract. We want to hire you. Just remember the good part. We get to rejoice in celebration. All right, let's clarify rejoice in celebration. Please clarify rejoice in celebration. Okay, interesting. So here we have the Eight of Cups, which is, it's a really good energy. But looking at the figure on the card, notice that she's walking out of the water, right? Whatever she's walking away from, right, she's having to reach up to grab the tree. So, for those of you where this is going to apply, it could be connected to this tower moment, right? And that could be exactly why the tower moment showed up. I have all kinds of thoughts running through my mind right now. Like it could even be, somebody. Oh, it was relationship connected. Let me get back to it again. Ah, I lost it. Forgive me. Anyways, back to the Eight of Cups. Here we have her walking out of the water, right? So I'm walking away from something. But whatever I'm walking away from that's maybe connected to this tower moment, maybe I got fired, right? Or maybe I just said, hell with it, I quit, right? I'm walking because, and the reason I'm walking away is I'm walking into the energy to rejoice and to celebrate. And it gets even better because attached to the Eight of Cups, you have a Strength card. So, look, you could have created all of these energies right here. You could have created this tower moment for yourself, right? And you made the choice that I need to walk away. And it could have been such a difficult thing to walk away from, whether it was a job or a relationship or a friendship or maybe a lunch commitment or something like that. It's just energy. But because it was so difficult to walk away from, right? It was a tower moment, right? Difficult because she's reaching up to grab the tree, help me out of the water here. And because of that, right? You have the Strength card, Leo, by the way, for all of you beautiful Leos out there. And what it's letting us know is, and you'll experience this, right? And that may be the rejoice in the celebration because, by God, you finally did it, right? You finally had the courage to walk away, to make a change for yourself, right? You jumped on the chariot, you got the hell out of there, right? Because you wanted to pursue something better. There's a lot of different ways to read this, and it could go. And I'm actually kind of happy that we're seeing so many of them here, and that we're able to kind of share them. Anyways, thanks so much for being here. I'm losing my light. It's getting darker and darker. It feels great to be able to get in front of the camera again. And when I'm doing these readings, honestly, I feel like you're right here. I feel like I'm talking to you. So, yeah, it's been a true pleasure. Anyways, I'll be back again soon, and I'm going to continue to add to my decor and my ambiance here, right, to the setup, just to try to create a nice, cool environment for you guys. Anyways, I hope you're all doing amazing. I look forward to reading about how all of you are doing in the comments. It'll be great to be able to reconnect with many of you again. Yeah, have a beautiful night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for trusting me. Thanks for letting me be me. And thanks for letting me be a part of your lives. Have a great night.